Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, it seems that Victoria's Secret is not doing so hot. So, due to this and their wokeness, they decided to get rid of it all. Because, obviously trying to cater to unattractive people is not a good job or a good idea for sales. Who would have thought that would have happened? Now, I'll go over briefly of what my opinion about this all is, but it's kind of crazy, honestly, that they thought this was a good idea, and of course, it abruptly failed. Victoria's Secret ditches prioritizing wokeness over sexiness after sales drop. Lingerie chain Victoria's Secret is reportedly ditching its woke feminist makeover of recent years as it hasn't translated to business success. Wow, who would have thought of that? Since the brand decided to move away from its hypersexualized image, as businessoffashion.com described it in a recent article, Victoria's Secret has seen a significant revenue drop. As such, it has looked to revamp itself and bring back sexiness, the outlet noted in a piece that was also published by editorial partner CNN on Tuesday. Kathleen Chen reported that the brand's efforts to promote inclusivity, which included making LGBTQ pro-women soccer player and outspoken investors Megan Rapinoe, as well as a transgender woman brand spokesmodels, and getting rid of its famous Angel supermodels, getting favorable reviews from online critics but never translated into sales. According to the numbers, the lingerie's brand projected revenue for 2023 is $6.2 billion, which is 5% lower than it was last year, and even lower than 2020 when the brand's revenue was $7.5 billion. A drop in Victoria's Secret sales followed the company's move to make its board directors mostly female. In 2021, Rapinoe called out what the brand has been before the revamp, claiming it had sent out a really harmful message that was patriarchal, sexist viewing, not just what if it meant to be sexy, but what the clothes were trying to accomplish through a male lens and through what men desired. It was very much marketed toward younger women. The U.S. women's soccer star at it at the time. Let me get this thing straight for ladies in the back and anybody that is ignorant and stupid and on this fact. Alright? Now for Rapinoe for being an idiot. Much that women like to say that they don't dress for men, that they don't care for the male gaze or what have you, then why is it, or you say that you always, we dress up for ourselves. We want to make ourselves look nice. We care about ourselves. And it's a flat out lie. I believe, and I think this is mostly true, that women dressed for men. And that's just straight up facts. Because the men are the only reason why they go out of the way to make themselves look attractive. And that's just the reality of things. And whether women are going to say something else or whatever, it's just not the reality. And let's put this in another perspective as well. Even if it weren't for the men, it was just for women, then men also as well, if they thought that women were not going to do this, men also, women don't normally like unattractive people either. This is just kind of normal. This is for human society. We find unattractive people kind of grotesque, or what have you. The difference is that we just don't hate or belittle some people with the body out in public. It's not usually considered very nice or complimentive. However, criticism of somebody's body type is normally a good thing. Men do like the slender body. People that are not overweight. And part of the reason why people do not like other people that are overweight, and women as well, because it's not just men, this is also a women thing as well, is that it shows that you are unhealthy, that you don't care of yourself, and many other factors such as kind of like your discipline and how what you are as a person. Because normally when you are a person that is overweight, you usually can also show that you are lazy as well. And you don't take care of yourself. And this is something that a lot of people just don't find attractive or motivational at all. And that's just something that, that is showing in these sales here. In the fashion outlet, Chen noted that the lingerie company's attempt to stop the financial drain body-positive marketing was causing to bring back its runaway show format. The blend of the sexiness, the brand became famous for with some of its more inclusive initiatives. She described the Victoria's Secret The Tour 23 as a display that fell somewhere in between the personification of male lust of the brand's aughts-era heyday and the inclusive utopia promoted by its many disruptors. Victoria's Secret and Pink brand president Greg Eunice summed up this new direction for the company, reportedly telling investors, "Sexiness can be exclusive." He explained that sexiness can celebrate the diverse experience of our customers, and that's what we're focused on. Chief Executive Martin Waters also reportedly admitted that the exclusive initiatives were not profitable for the company, stating, "Despite everyone's best endeavors, it's not been enough to carry the day." According to Business of Fashion, the company's new goal is to improve profitability and cross back over $7 billion in annual sales. To meet this objective, the brand plans to roll out active and swimwear, update its existing stores, and an opening of 400 new ones outside the U.S. Victoria's Secret did not immediately respond to Fox Business' request for comment. Okay. Yeah, because let's be honest. Women, again, are going to dress accordingly to what men find attractive. And that's just the reality of things. The fact of the matter is that it's not going into sales because women didn't like this. And on top of that as well, when you also had men, biological men, going up onto your being part of your angels or supermodels, or very, very overweight women that are not attractive by any stretch of the margin, dressing like this, it doesn't really send women the right direction that you think you wanted to send them at all. Because women feel insulted when you have a biological man, which would be the trans people that would be putting up out there, dressing or somewhat mocking them in their swimwear, and that's in lingerie. And that's just disgusting, and women don't like this. And this is also showing that Megan Rapinoe is an idiot. And let me put this perfectly honest with you people. Being overweight is not healthy. And I encourage every single person that is overweight to better themselves and their lives. This does take effort, and this does take of wanting to become a better person, a better version of yourself. And I'm not going to say that overweight people should potentially be shot in the streets, because that's what some people do or say. I'm not saying that. It's okay to be fat in the sense that you're working to work off and better yourself. But don't always remain that way. You should always look for the best version of yourself, to always look to be healthier, to find somebody that would actually respect you. And I hate to break it to you ladies, but men do see to go after people that are mostly thin and attractive. That's just the way reality works. That's how our brains function. Now, it's not every guy, but it is the majority. And that's just the way it is. Of course, just being attractive is not really going to make you. It's not going to have you keep the man. Obviously, you're going to have to be good with your personality. You have to not insult the man, respect the man as always, because that is the most crucial thing here. And among many other things that you would probably have to do to try to keep the man that you would want. But being attractive, skinny, is getting your foot in the door, and that's just the reality is. And of course, you ladies have obviously made that known that you do not support or like any of this stuff. And Victoria's Secret is learning this the hard way, and they're finally moving away from the woke BS and putting in actual attractive women that men and women enjoy. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.